Theme song. Welcome back to Solid Content and welcome to Lords and Villeins. Villains. This is, we're taking another look at this game. I put it on the channel a while ago, but it is exiting early access on November 10th. So tomorrow, based on when this video comes out, it is, it's a very fun game and it deserves another look because they've added some things, tweaked some things, and now this game is ready to become a fully fledged, a non-early access game. So let's take a look at our options here. I'm going to keep all of this stuff on. Obviously, I don't really want to... Permanent paths, what's this? Generated and created paths are permanent and grass will not grow on them. Cool. Yeah, I kind of want... Yeah, I want to leave it all on because I feel like that's the way they probably want us to do it. I'm not sure. I'm going to activate the tutorial so that we can get a sense of kind of what we're doing and run through it that way. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit here. This is nice. Am I zooming out, or is it creating more of a larger map? I feel like that's map size. Okay, and if we go fields, kind of similar to lakes in a way. There's just a few more lakes. Hills, fun. Forest. I think I kind of want to do forest for some... Ooh, seaside's nice, though. I kind of want to do forest, to be honest. There's just something about it that it just feels downright medieval to me. So if we want to do fishing and stuff, though, we're going to need this one river, I guess. But we're going to try it, and we're going to name our settlement All of England. So this settlement is going to be just a very mini version of the whole of England. Map size... Yeah, I don't think the map... Oh, I'm confused. I don't think the map size... Well, the river's moving with me. Let's just do that. The map size seems to be kind of at the mid-range here, 128 of 128. What are the experimental 256 by... Oh my goodness. Okay, that might just destroy my poor little potato computer here. So we're going to confirm the map here. We're going to do that. Surname. Surname it is going to be... well, it's going to be... Why, it's going to be... Aethel Bear. And before you're wondering, yes, Aethel fled, Aethel wolf. Yeah, okay, yes, I do watch The Kingdom on Netflix, and I love it. The Last Kingdom, whatever it's called. Title, His Royal Highness, Sir, I guess. Adamar. I kind of like Adamar, to be honest. Keep it. Maybe he's Adamar. He's just gonna be Adamar, but he's adult age, and he has. No cape, and he's got some extra... What does he have in him? Just face forward. Oh, yeah, maybe he's had... Okay, he's had a rough time. He had to... That's why they call him Aethel... The family name is Aethel Bear. Okay, and, clothes... I like the blue, to be honest. Hair. Red hair. Just around the sides, bald on top. Very much kind of, you know, me. This looks basically exactly like me, to be honest. Only we should make him much more pale. I like this greenish hue. That's probably kind of my skin. And, oh, ooh. I mean, I kind of want him to have this hair. Wait. Oh, these are wild hairdos. That one's pretty good. I'm going to have this one because it's a video game after all, and it is my, you know, this is my fantasy. I have hair again in the medieval times. This is what I'm imagining. Okay, so I hope I've set these correctly here. This is Adamar Aethelbear. Actually, no, wait, because Aethelbear, that would have been the first name, I think. So it's going to be Aethelbear. And then their last name needs to be something like... I think I'm going to use Adamar here. Aethelbear Adamar. I mean, that sounds badass. Okay, well, let's get started. And so here we are. This is the land of all of England. We shall be building all of England here, and they'll probably have to chop some trees down into this forest to make it work. I love that we've got this path into this area. So like this is going to be kind of our entrance, and maybe we'll build our colony out back into this area here, so that this forest remains sort of a little bit of a separation to the outside world, I think. I mean, we might end up needing all of this too. That being said, with this beautiful, I mean, love this artwork, by the way. With this beautiful tutorial still in place, it's going to walk us through a few things that we need to do, which is one thing I love about this colony is you create lands, households, for their homes, so they can live on the lands, and then they are assigned also to working areas as well. So you kind of want to consider all of that when you're doing this. This area here looks like, I guess, just like dirt, or is this a hill or something? I'm not sure. So let's create a manor, and you go down into your zone tool, and you pick household, manor, or warehouse. It kind of tells you kind of what you need. I think we have a warehouse zone here. If I turn on zone, yeah, so this is our Adamar's warehouse. I own this warehouse. I think I want a manor house. I kind of want a manor house over here, I think, maybe. And it did say that 10 by 10 is a pretty good slot. So let's go. Oh, no. Okay, let's go like 10 out of 10. That's very small. I can't read that for some reason. I'm an old man now. But I'm going to give myself 11 out of 11 because I'm a greedy manor lord. What I could have done is be a little smarter about how I lay these out because now... Like, where's the path here? Can I put another one in there? Anyway, marking the lands for households in your manor are decently sized. Okay, so now they want for 3 other families, so that's probably going to be households. I think let's go off this main path here. Let's get another... Oh, I did it again. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, let's go here. And then we're going to go 10 by 10. Again, yeah, it's pretty small, but I can read it. I can read it. Can we get another 10 in here? Ooh, that fits. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're going to go for another... household. Kind of want this path to be able to continue there. So we can go 10 by 10 here. I guess so. We're going to go 10 by 10 here, and I'm going to build another one, I guess, right here. Nope. That's a big one. Create template, erase zone. Well, let's just erase the zone. Yes. Okay, let's do that again. But I mean, I don't hate the large size. You know, some nice affluent people here. So we're going to go 10 out of 10 here. And I bet if I did this, now I could get another 10 out of 10 here. But if I'm thinking ahead, I know they're going to want to be farming and some forestry down here. And we do have a river all the way down here. I don't know how useful that river is going to be, but let's put another household like here. Yeah, I didn't really think about the pathing that they're going to be going on, but we'll see what happens when we do this. So we've got... our manor, and we've got our households, but we need to assign them to our families, of which I believe we have 3 families here. This will probably tell us how to get... Okay, we'll click on this. So if we assign the family, it brings up this lovely scroll, which I love, and then it looks like we have Henry, the Bourdets, or Bourdais, and the Pointels. So the Henrys are farmers, so I feel like this is actually a good farm for them, and then we need to kind of pick, you know, how we want this to be organized. A fee farm? Or a Frankelmoin. Now, a Frankelmoin, which I'm sure a more medievally educated person would tell me what that comes from. But basically, it's assigned, they're exempt from taxation. So I think it's mostly just for, Franciscan monks or whatever. So the only option available to us currently is a fee farm, which means paid to me for each season. 10 silver, 0 copper, I guess, and 0 gold. So they owe me 10 silver every season. Paid to the clergy each season. You know, yeah, let's not give the clergy anything, you know what I mean? And I stamp it with my royal stamp. Also, I can rename it here if I want to, but maybe I guess it'll just be the Henry household. We could just call it household. Household Henry. There we are. Check. Done. Okay. So Household Henry is up here. Let's get this one assigned to the... I'm a little concerned because it looks like the Pointels here are a fisher family. And that means... Let's get another household then. Let's go zone. Let's go household. Let's get another one here. Oh, right in the forest though, eh? You know what? Screw it. They're just going to have to walk. Get rid of the Pointels. All right. Assign them. Fee farm. Household Pointel. I love the idea, like the vibe it gives you, because it gets you connected to the families here. Yes, excellent. So Household Pointel, you can imagine, eventually they're going to maybe have some social interactions with Henry's house, and maybe they're going to have some rivalries and have some things to deal with. All right, and then, of course, will be the Bourdais. Household Bourdais. Now, could I try to be memey about it and make some jokes here? Yes, but, like, really... I just like, doing it straightforward. I'm like almost role-playing medieval here. Each working area has a purpose and a required family profession. So each of those people, like you look at the family, right? And it's like they got the tree there. So I believe this household is going to be kind of, built towards, like that's kind of what they think. That's kind of what they're up to. So if I take over the Henrys here, what does this say? Clothes, skills, wood cutting with these. The Bourdais. Professions, foraging. Okay. Pointels, fishing. The Hendrys are like farming. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of giving me a sense here of what it is that they kind of want to be doing. So obviously the Hendrys are the farmers. So we need to assign a forest to the family with the foraging profession, which should be these fools. Let me just check. I want to see open villagers. Because it said they're... Yeah, foraging. Okay, that's great. Okay. So that's the foraging thing. Assign fishing tool to the family with fishing, and assign a royal forest to the family. Sorry, a farmland. Okay. So we're gonna go into zones here. Oh no, wait. I guess it's gonna tell me right now. Zones. Ah, there it is. Essentials, peasants. So in the essentials, I have my manor, my warehouse, and my households. But in the peasants, I have the farmland here. I wonder what's a good farmland size. Minimum recommended size is 20 by 15. Good to know. Oh, that's big. It's a big one. They're going to have to chop these trees down, I think. Okay, so that's their farmland that Household Hendry runs. I kind of wanted it to be mostly in that grass field there, but that's all right. We might get, we'll have to build, obviously, some more households as people are added to the fray here. And then Royal Forest of some... Oh, wait. I guess we have to attach that to somebody. So let's go attach that to the Hendrys. Now, here's what we get to pick. Soakage, a fee farm, stewardry, Franklin. So stewardry looks to read... Okay, received by the family for each season. So I give them... Oh, but I get 100% of their production, but I give them 10 silver. And then they owe me 10 silver per season. So it's like 0, but then I get all their food. That seems like a bad deal. All right, what about fee farm? Oops. Paid to me for each season. And soakage. 10% of the resources produced are taxed to you each season. See, I kind of like this version, too. 0%. But let's bump it up. I'm going to bump it up to 20 and see what happens. Does it say what I should be doing? If it should be more or what? No, but I'm going to go 20. Oh, 19 apparently went back to... Okay, whatever. And I can cancel their ownership if I want to change that. I'm sure you guys will hit me up in the comments and be like, no, actually... a fee of 30% is better. I make fun, but I would need that. Okay, the Royal Forest here. This is my forest, but I shall assign it to the Bourdais, and it shall be a soakage as well, and I want that to be 20. There we are. So all that, so 20% of the wood has got to come to me. Wood and probably, I don't know, foraging, so they're probably going to get some, like, berries and nuts and whatnot. Now, the fishers, this is rough. You've got a ways to go here. Minimum size is 6 by 6. Required profession is fishing rod, nothing blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they'll probably make a path down here. I'm going to make it quite a lot of land, I think. Just because I'm not really sure if I've done this right or not. So I want to make sure I have a lot of room for them. Done. Now the next thing is spared any hard labor. Before we continue, enlist your first servant. This will make them leave their family and rely on resources you own to survive. Oh boy, okay. Well, which of the people do I want to be a servant? So you go into your villagers book. Take a look. Who's got a big family? Like, I'm not going to get the Pointels and take one of them. The Bourdais, the Hendrys. But the thing is with the Hendrys, they got a lot of farming to do. I'm going to go to the Bourdais here. But they do have an extra person. It almost seems to suggest that I should do that. So we have Ermenhard, Nanthelme, John Francis, and Hilgaud Hendry. Yo, I kind of... Well, let's see. Which ones seem to be the weakest? Or, like, problems? I can't really tell. They're all kind of even right now. Oh, wait. Stats are here. Let's see. Strength increases it. So I can't quite tell. Increases the attack, reduces the penalty. This one seems like the most middle of the road. I'm taking John Francis. Our butler will now be John Francis. And he'll be a servant. Yes, join me. You have now left. So I don't know how that makes these guys feel. It doesn't seem to have affected anything too much at the moment. Okay. Villagers are happy to trade with gold, purchasing resources from each other or directly from your warehouse. To facilitate trade, you need to build a storefront in each zone that can offer goods. Okay. Storefront in each zone. We'll offer 100... So I have to give up some things, though, too. Build a storefront. Okay, let's build a storefront in the warehouse here. I also like that each of the zones has its own, like, sort of building situation. So let's get into this warehouse here. Build a storefront. And I think E to rotate. I feel like a person who wants to buy something kind of walks up to on the red arrow. That's just my guess. So I'm going to kind of put it here. Because I guess you enter... I mean, the warehouse should have, like... Shouldn't it be in a building? Feels like it should be in a building. I guess we could do that later. Okay. Let's get that built, please. Go and build that. And then I want to offer 100 wood from the warehouse. We're going to go into our warehouse book here. And trade, or is it granting? I feel like it's grant. Or can I just trade it? Okay, well, let's take a look. Let's go do it through the trade menu. Oh, it kind of wants me to, as it's highlighted it. Wood. Sell. Specific amount. Let's sell 100. Set that amount. And set pricing strategy. Give away for free. Now, that, I assume, is to help people, to help our citizens get kind of started up. Which kind of makes sense to me. We don't want to make them have to buy everything. Set 200 planks for free. Done. 0. And 500 straw. That's a lot of my straw. Am I sure I want to be giving that up? There it is. There's the icon for straw. Sell. Specific amount. Let's go 500. We're just following the tutorial a little bit here because it makes sense. Like, yeah, we want to remember we have to give all that stuff. Now, villains are taxed, and that's what these guys are called. I don't think it's a pejorative yet in this time, in this day and age. I think villains is not necessarily bad guy yet. They're taxed on production. They store tax resources and pay them at the end of the season. You can aid those in need with a direct donation, which also improves your relationship. Donate all these meals. I don't know if I want to give all these meals up, but I guess so. So the fishing family's getting 150 meals. Oh, it's just showing me the grant resources tab, or I can seize resources from them. Okay. Let's grant some peasants. Let's grant the Hendries. Let's grab the Pointels. 150. I only have 1,800 meals, though. This is a lot of meals to give up. But I guess they're the only ones eating. You know, I need some for myself, I guess. All right, the farmers. Let's give them normal meals. Let's give them, what is it, 250? Okay, we'll grant. And then the foragers get the same amount. Normal meal, 250. Grant. It is granted to you. So now what we need to do is build their little places to live. Now this is kind of where, you know what I mean? This is where the pedal meets the metal here. Make sure that everything you build is inside the family zone, otherwise they will ignore the construction orders, and it will be carried out by your servants. Okay, so anything outside of this gets built by the servants. Very cool. Well, what do we want to do here? It says build a wall, build doors, and build beds. But I'm taking a look here, and I'm seeing straw double bed, small shelves, campfire, wooden table, standing candle. I mean, I kind of want to go... Wait, where's the walls? Have I not seen the walls? Allow building, yes. Create template. I might even just create a template here. But what I want to do is, like, build some walls. I'm not seeing the walls yet, but wait, hang on. I'll click on the how-to button. Aha! Hay wall, cob wall, wattle fence, and a wooden door. Made from a mixture of clay and wooden rods, and this is made from 3 straw. I think we need to do hay walls for now. So let's build ourselves a little house, a little homestead here. And I think it's going to go like something like this. Can't even remember if I did something like this last time. Can't build there. Okay, we'll bring it across. Like so. I'm going to get a wooden door in right here. Okay. And I kind of want like a little wattle fence. Like that, just to give them a little, like a sense of shape. Then inside here, we'll click on this, and we're going to get a straw double bed. Rotate it. Oh, R is changing the overall look. That's interesting. Okay. So we're gonna put that's going to be kind of like where the main people live. Because how many are in this household? I kind of want to go to the villagers book, and this is the Hendries. 2, 3. I mean, there's so many. I need like 4 more single beds, probably. Good lord. This, I don't think 10 by 10 is a good size. I think you need to build way more. All right, so let's go like so. And I think shift click. Oh, you don't have to worry about shift clicking or whatever. Okay. I can't tell, but I think there's another bed going in there. And then, like, what else are they going to need? Like some small shelves, probably. So a small shelf there. They probably want like a ground depository, an area designated for a less organized storage. Okay, drawers, chest, wooden table. We want a wooden table in here. Oh, yeah, these houses are way too small. I think these houses are too small. We could put a door right by the door. We could have a table, or we could. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get some chairs in there. Like, not many. So we'll get that built, and maybe, you know what? I think I can expand these zones a bit. How can I erase the zone? Create template. Edit zone. Here we go. So let's let's get some more space on this zone here. Actually, just bring it in line with that, and let's see if the Bourdays can kind of get that going on. Okay, so let's go to our walls here. Hay wall. Same kind of structure though. I'm actually gonna go straight up to the edge though, just in case, because I need all the space I can get. I think, or maybe this is way too big. That's the thing. It's a new game, so you never know. You kind of, unfortunately, you just have to go for it. Says the guy who's kind of probably, I don't know, maybe even like causing major problems to his game. How do I cancel that build? Erase all blueprints in the area. Instructions in the area. Dismantle structures. There we go. All right, so this house seems like it's gonna have a little better of a shape. Like maybe I can even get some bedrooms in here. I don't know if I should though. I don't know. Yeah, we haven't learned enough about the game to know if they need bedrooms or if they're upset or if they kind of like being in the same room together. I like changing the style because it lets me know where the pillows are going to be, like where they're going to rest their heads. And I feel like this was a big family, the Bourdays. Let's bring up the Bourdays here. 1, 2 together probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Then this is a big size, so we can get our wooden table in like right here near the entrance, and then we can get some chairs around all that. Much better house. The farmers have the crap house. That's okay though. Chair, 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 chair. I think the arrow is the sitting direction, not the access to the chair direction. I'm hoping. So we're about to find that out though. Some small shelves up and against this wall here, maybe. And then, again, we might be overbuilding. There's no way to know. I mean, you know, look at me. How much is a standing candle? It just costs 1 wax. I don't know if I have wax, or they're going to have to go buy it from my warehouse. So let's not build the standing cabinet just yet. All right, so the Household Henry has their instructions. Bourday have their instructions, and the Pointels. Let's edit this zone here and bring the Pointels amount of space up. This might be too much of a... I'm going to speed up time. This might be... Actually, no, wait. Let's wait. Let's build the buildings first. This might be a little crazy, I guess is what I'm getting at. Like something like this. Oh, this is a large... They got a large front yard for some reason. That's all right. And I haven't used my entire zone, but I'm sure I will want to expand or something at some point soon. I don't know what it is about this little wattle fence idea, but it's just like... just getting me. It's just like... I just like the look of it. Are there windows? Floor... Oh, no. Floors and roofs. I haven't even done that. Oh, decorations. Anyone can build, costs nothing. Wall-mounted torch to lit corridors. It's like the text here is wall-mounted torch towards lit corridors. It's like it leads to lit corridors. Okay, Household Pointel. Let's get you guys a straw double bed. Change the style for those pillow styles. I guess that's the main style I like. Now, Pointel, I took somebody from you, I believe, didn't I? No, you're the Fishers before. Okay, so they could have had quite a small house. But here, you know, they've got a long way to walk, so I feel like giving them a nice big house so they feel good about their situation. Let's go here and there. Let's get you guys a wooden table as well. Right near the entrance for me, just kind of like, it makes sense to me somehow. I'm just like, yeah, because you'd come home, you'd go there. I'm going to experiment with like making a wooden chair. I'm going to go, let's go wooden bench. There, like this. Okay, that's nice. Oh, I can't believe we have to get a bunch of floor in here, too. That's going to be a problem. And roofs. Okay. This will be the house that we roof. So let's go floors. What do we have? Wooden bridge. Dirt path or grass field. Okay, so they're not going to have floors yet. But let's do a dirt path here. Right? Up to there. Very good. Then, grass field, blah, 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 blah. Not worried about that. Let's speed up time. I believe we've got everything assigned. They just need to kind of wake up and go get their stuff. I might have to give them more things, though. I think that is one situation I might have to do. Is, like, right now, I've got a situation where I've requested a lot of them. I really want them to go hard on the construction here. So, unless I grant them more objects, they just might not have enough wood to do this. Where is she taking that wood? Oh, she's adding it somewhere. A trash pile. Belongs to Henry. Okay, so I think, yeah, the trash pile, it must mean that they just don't have anywhere to store that. Things are coming together pretty fast, though, I will say. Okay, what do I have for roofs? Thatched roof. 1 straw. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of straw, aren't I? Classic me. Classic solid content. Overbuilds immediately. Okay, let's take a look at my warehouse book here. What do I have in my stock? How much straw do I have? Resources they own. Okay, but how, yeah, straw. I've got 759 straw. I gotta be careful. I don't think I have a lot of straw. Build a door within different households? Yeah, okay. Somebody's gonna get that soon. You know what? I kind of want you to chop these trees down. Can I assign those to be chopped down? Or is this one of those things where it's your land, so I can't really? That might be the situation. But it's looking pretty good here. These guys are having the hardest time, it looks like. And the fishers, no problem at all. They're like, yeah. Oh, hello. Is this a wild dog? Leash away. Animals will be lured away. Animals may get aggressive and fight. Kill. I guess just ignore that wolf that's in their house. Oh, they go to sleep. Yeah, the fishers put themselves together quite nicely. This family having trouble. Probably because their whole house is just full of trees, though, so that's not ideal. But, I mean, it's coming along, isn't it? We just need to get a door built here. Build a door, guys. Maybe they don't have the stuff. They might have not have gotten the straw, because I was giving it away for free, wasn't I? So they've probably taken it all. Okay, let's go into our open villagers book here. No, wait, it's the other one. Open warehouse book. And let's grant the Bourdays another, like, 150 straw. Let's grant them, like, what else do they need? Some planks, maybe? Oof, I don't know. Let's grant them 10 more planks and see what they do with that. And let's see, I mean, maybe what we gotta do is see what they need. Ah, they built a door. Very good. To make villagers perform labor, you need to build structures required by their zone. Follow the instructions to set up a proper farm. Now, given that the size of house was quite tiny, this farm might be a situation. Build farming soil within the farmland, 80. Set ignore soil for regeneration percentage to 0. What? Set ignore soil? Oh boy, goodness. This is why I was doing the tutorial, because I'm like, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so a couple of people are upset. Oh, wait a minute. My manor house doesn't... I should build a manor house at some point. Okay, anyway. Plant vegetables. Set ignore soil for regeneration percentage to 0. I don't even know what that means. But let's get going with the first part here. Switch to zone. Click on this. Okay. Farming soil. Flailing soil. Flailing the crops to the ground. Separates and filters the grains from the plants. Okay. Silo for storage. Ground depository. We probably need all this stuff. Small store for villagers to sell their goods. Anyone can build... Now, I was told in another... I mean, we'll follow the tutorial, but I was told in the comments the last time I played this game that the storefronts should be at the warehouse, so they all come to the warehouse. But let's find out. Let's at least get the soil going here. The farmage. So, is it... Oh dear. Okay, this farmland might need to be, like, you know, cleaned out. So let's get, like, a big old row here. And there as well. I wonder if they're just going to chop those trees down, maybe. In an effort to clear out their house a little bit here, I'm just using the Erase All Structures in the Area tool. I'm not sure if that's the right tool, but I just want them to get these trees out of their house before I start, like, roofing things off. I'm a little worried about the roofing, which I want to put in, but I don't know if I have enough hay to get everybody with a roof. So I'm just going to have them, like, chop everything out of here. Again, I don't know if they get to keep the resources if I do it this way. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to observe what they do. So they chop the trees down, and then they do something with them. He's got a cart here, so he's doing something and loading them up onto a cart or something like that. But hopefully that's going to kind of clear out their rooms a little bit, like these guys have done in here. Now, if I toggle roof visibility... There we go. Nice roof. And if I could turn it on, yeah, I'll turn it to that level so I can see that there is roofing over there. But, like, they have a nice little house now, so that's quite nice to know. Okay. But up here, meanwhile, they have 56 of 80 in their farmland. I guess what I could do is the same thing. Erase all structures in the area. Have them do this. And have them, like, clear cut a little bit. And let's see if that lets me build some more farmland here. Because once they get those trees out... Hopefully that gives me the ability to, like, put some more, where is it, floor? Some more grass field down. Can't build there. Interesting. Okay, so it doesn't say that I can. Where can I put... oh, wait, what? Oh. So I'm clear cutting some trees here. I'm not getting more farmable land out of this area, so there's a lesson learned there. But we did manage to make our 80 within this farmland. So let's figure out what this percentage thing is. So we go back into our zone, we click on our zone, and now we're going to go over here to the adjust priorities situation. Ooh, okay. Now, is this game a little overwhelming off the top? Yes. But there is always the recommended settings button. There's a lot of ways to do this. So we set ignore soil generation for... Okay, so soil... 25% of soil left to generate. Okay, so if we put it to 0% of soil left to regenerate, then that means we're just going to intensively farm it all. Okay, so that's good. So plant vegetables, 0 out of 20. I assume... Oh, so wait, how many... What does this tell me, though? Okay, is this how many to plant within the number of blocks I have? That's what I... wait, hang on. So let's do 10 of those, 10 carrots, and maybe some, corn's out of season. Let's get some cabbages. Oh, out of season as well. Okay, we'll put all these, I'm not really sure. We'll put all these up to 10. I know it's out of season, but maybe we'll plant it later. Let's get a lot of rice here. Let's get like 20 rice. 10. Okay, it maxes out at 10. Yeah, it always maxes out at 10, so it's not the amount of field I have. Presumably I have, it's not telling me how much, but I'm going to go, okay. And we'll see if it plants all those veggies. So that's my soil management farm. This must be like over all the farms on the land. This is what I want to get out of it. This is my storage here. Oop, no, store rice. Recommended settings, actually. Trees, apple tree, pear tree. So this will just be planted. Okay, so I guess what happens is they probably plant this sort of just wherever they deem it the best spot to plant it. And they're going and they're planting... Let's turn that off for a better view. There we go. Yeah, so they're just kind of making it work within the farmland I've allotted them, and I've requested that they do this. Okay. Study. Different zones have different needs. Study the requirements on every zone and make sure nothing is missing. Okay, good point. So if we click on the pointels, adjust priorities, assign family. Oh, accounting reports. My goodness, this game is deep. I love it. This is crazy. Okay, so we could... I'm sure there'll be some warnings at some point. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, this tutorial is hooking me up, so it kind of tells me. 50 yarn from your warehouse. Offer 50 yarn from my warehouse. But it's just in general, I guess. Okay, trade. So I guess by granting, you can send specific things to people. But by trading, you can make things available just in general. Looking for the yarn. So that would probably be in materials, would it not? Or is it a commodity? There it is, yarn. Okay. Sell a certain amount. They want me to sell a specific amount. They want me to sell 50. And it doesn't say 0, but we're going to give it away. Okay, great. Offer 50 wood rods from your warehouse. Okay, all right. You know what? These fences have caused problems, so I might open some more... more than 50 wood rods, I guess, is what I'm going to do. And so that to me would be a material. Yeah, wood rods. How many does it say how many I have in my stock? 102. So let's sell a specific amount. Let's sell 75. Set 0. Kill. Build fishing rod within fishing pool and build fishing net within fishing pool. So unfortunately, yeah, I mean, they've got a ways to go. This is a problem. The fishing rods, I assume they need to be angled towards the water. Okay, that's good. Let's go fishing rod. And how many do they want? 3 of those. Okay, we'll get another one here. And then a fishing net. Can trap fish effective when fishing but requires time. And it needs to be built like right in the, yeah, so like maybe it's on the coast. Or maybe they can go out in the water. Let's see if they can. There and there. And let's get them some fish catching. Okay, so the fishers are coming down. It is a bit of a walk, unfortunately. But maybe I could build them a manor house here. Eventually, although I might want to build it into the forest and then cut all these trees in, because I'm going to probably need all this land if I want to make arid or arable farmland. Okay, so the fishers have their thing. I'm sure we're about to find out what the wood choppers need, but slowly but surely we are making progress. All right, unfortunately, it seems to be that these are unbuildable, so I'm going to cancel these and build some proper ones here, so thank you for that warning there. Let's go display. Okay, let's go fishing nets. I guess they can't be there, so they have to be right on the coast, I suppose, but reachable, either by bridge or by land. And it looks like cutting down that tree, good. Fishing rod, a couple of fishing rods are made, very good. So one thing I did find that was maybe an issue is they need to be able to collect resources and bring them home. So I had to build them a chest so they could actually go and collect the yarn. These guys happen to have some shelves. I just didn't build some shelving in these houses. So that is one thing to remember in this game, is they need some local storage so that they can bring things home from the marketplaces. Oh, it's raining. Hopefully they have some like roofery. A little bit of roofs. Let's go a little harder with the roofing. Don't want to push it too far, do I? Okay, raise roof tool, attached roof, okay. Let's get a little bit more roofing, see if we can't keep those people warm this through this rain here. And maybe we'll just go a little bit further over here, there we go. Just like slowly, we'll just go slowly until I figure out, you know, how important that straw was that I just spent. It's not asking me to, but I feel like I'm going to build some small barrels so they can hold the fish here. Again, it's not asking me, but I just feel like you're going to want some store this stuff. So I'm going to put 2 barrels over there. And it's starting to make me think like we're probably going to need storage in all of these things. So if I click on this zone, what does it have? Small barrel. It's probably about to tell me to do this, but I'm just going to do it. And what's a knackery? Area designated for animal corpses. Ugh. Okay, well, let's build that, I guess, because it's gross, but we got to have it. Oh, I like there's a little sign with a skull on it. Okay, so just so you know, animal corpses here. We'll build it like, you know, maybe off in a bit of the distance or something. I have to go get it. And then over here, let's get some small barrels. Wait, what did it say the small barrels held? Cosplay stores acorns, blueberries, apples, cheese, so kind of foraged items. And the chest stores goods, like nice things. I don't think we need that. But the ground depository seems to be the thing that holds on to the planks and firewood and wood. Okay, so ground suppository. Depository. What did I say? Oh, you drag it out like a zone. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's where we want to kind of organize the wood, please. You guys start organizing the wood there. And I feel like this is going to need all kinds of storage stuff. Oh. Small barrels, probably for all the cabbages and whatnot. A silo. What does a silo do? Okay, let's do a silo along the path here. Maybe 2 silos. Again, I don't know how, you know, important all that stuff is. And small shelves, ground depository. No, small barrels. Just 2 there for now. Okay. Bigger families need more structures to perform work more efficiently. Scale the infrastructure to the family size and be on the lookout for any idling workers. Very good. Build a sawhorse within the royal forest. Did I not even see a sawhorse? Oh, there, it's up there. Okay. So, holds wood be cut into planks. Anyone can build... Okay. Does not deteriorate. That's nice. So let's get that here. Right next to the ground depository. And that looks like it's already getting loaded up with logs, so this is working well. So we'll produce some planks there. Oh, they want me to build 3 of those? I guess. I mean, gotta follow the tutorial. If I agree to do a tutorial episode... 1, 2. Unless that's 2. Does that count as 2 sawhorses? I don't know. We'll get them built, and we'll see what's up. Go ahead and build. Let's turn off this thing so we can watch. Looks like they just kind of, yeah, like it doesn't seem like they're idle. I'm not getting warned about idleness. I love the hand carts that follow them. This guy's had a bad time. A lot of people wearing eye protection here. Some things have, oh, there I am. Look at me. I'm awesome. Still haven't finished or like worked really hard on sort of building my manor, but I do have my servant chopping down the trees and stuff and kind of clearing out some space. But I suppose at some point I might as well build my manor. Oh, we got another inaccessible structure. What do we got going on here? That person can't get there. Probably because we got these trees. So, again, I feel like production, storage... Templates? Erase all structures in the area. Yeah, I don't know another way to get rid of all the trees. And I believe that they do block off. Like, if you don't specifically ask them to remove that stuff, then they're going to leave it there, and then just their structure, access to the structure is going to be blocked. So you kind of have to physically ask them to chop trees down, and I'm not sure if I'm seeing display something, because these are all my filters over here, but I'm not sure if I'm seeing a way to be like, specifically like, hey, chop these trees down or clear this out of the area. So it's probably just like go into one of your things, like floors, and access erase all structures, and then just kind of hover over that and get that built. Now, if I'm correct in that, we should see this get built probably in the morning. You'll notice that time speeds up. Obviously, I've got it set to number 3, but it speeds up even more once they're all done and about to go to sleep. I think myself, my own family, and my servant are just sleeping outside, so we do have to build a manor, even though it hasn't told me to. At some point, we're going to have to get a manor built in here. Got some planks being produced. Very good. One more sawhorse left to build for the tutorial to be happy with us. Fish being produced. Barrels here, nothing in it yet, but we'll start getting some barrels in there. It looks like veggies are being produced. We've got our silos. Those will be empty for a while because I don't think I have too much grain going on. Trash pile. 7 wood rods. Okay. A lot of great stuff here. A lot of progress being made as far as I can tell. I simply can't wait any longer. I want to have my own house. I'm going to go into the walls here and see what kind of options I have. I could also do a clay and wooden rods. I need clay and wood rods. The problem with this is that I don't know how to make clay. I think I know how to make wooden rods. And then, this is my resource list here. I should have seen this earlier. Commodity, I have 409 straw left. So if I want to build a manor house, I'm going to need to figure out how to get a whole bunch of straw. There's a part of me that feels like I'm about to get straw out of these once we, like, farm it. But then I'm only going to get 20% of that. One servant is far from what you need. Enlist a few more and build them a small cottage so they have a place to sleep. Oh, no. A new family would like to settle, though. That's nice. So there are foragers, which could be good. Fitting for the royal forest, or a tavern, or an inn, and a household. I guess let's accept them. We might as well bring some more people into the fold. However, I still need to figure out how to get more straw. Build a bed. Okay, enlist a servant. I have to enlist 3 more servants out of these families. Oh, that feels bad. Build a bed with a cottage. Within cottage. Build door within cottage. And build wall within cottage. So I guess I need to make a small cottage thing. Wait zones. Essentials. A cottage. A living area dedicated to all of your servants. Few beds and walls, and warmth in winter is all they need. 6 by 6. Interesting. Okay. So the servants have their own little servants' quarters, which I almost want to give them a spot. Okay, what if we do this? Let's go Manor Lord. I'm going to edit the zone and bring it up here. Is there a way to shrink the zone, though, when I edit the zone? Control, hold to remove. Okay. Now, I'll show you why I'm doing that. So this is my manor. It's long and skinny. Then over here, we're going to go zone. We're going to go cottage right here, which I wanted to do a 6 by 6, but again, we're learning our lessons here. It's going to be a small Adamar cottage. Then I'm going to go floors, dirt path up this way. There we are. Now this cottage, straw bed, probably like 4 of these. And I'm going to build the walls around it so I know what I'm looking for. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 1. Oh, it's hard to tell because they got to like chop the things away. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Then that informs kind of what I want to design here, which is we're going to go hay wall again, I guess. Now this should be, I should be able to take this off of my own personal stock, I think, because these are my people. There we are. And then in this little, we're going to have some drawers here. Let's get a wooden door right there. Yeah, there's fine. And let's get ourselves a little wooden table just in the corner. Doesn't have to be too great. We want them mainly to be serving me, but they can have this little cottage. How about? All right. We'll speed up the time on that and get this cottage. Now, that's definitely new to me from the last time I played this game, so that's been updated. I think the whole servants sort of mechanic has been updated so that you have your own land being sort of, taken care of by your people. Looks like we're coming up on a night here, so we'll let them all sleep and then see how much of this cottage we can get done in the morning. I've moved into the families and I am taking some more people servants. They want me to take up to a total of 4, including the one I've already taken. I feel pretty bad about this, but it is what it is. So Herulf, join me. And one more, maybe from the Bourdet family. These ones are too young, so I can't do that, but maybe we can take Tuathal. We'll make you our servant. Very good. So hopefully they get about building their little cottage. That's going to be pretty important for them to live. And we do have a new zone to assign for our new family. I'm already seeing how quickly things are going to expand here. The scale gets kind of crazy right away. So let's give these guys like a pretty nice, I guess 10 by 10. We got to try to make smaller houses. I need to figure out a way to make smaller houses because these are becoming quite large. But I'm going to assign this to the new family that just moved in, the Quiles. And it'll be a fee farm fine. Yeah, we'll give them ownership of that. So we're going to start building some land for them up there. But I will say, I haven't even really made it through the tutorial. I have gotten a lot done, though. We've got our little homes here. Let's see, kind of roofing-wise. I learned my lesson over these past games, like Clan Folk and stuff. If I use all my straw making these big, elaborate roofs, then I'm going to run into issues. So this is my first jump back into the beautiful game that is Lords and Villeins. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game. If this is one of those ones that you're planning on grabbing once it comes out tomorrow on Steam as a fully fledged and completed game. Really love the structures, really love the way that you need to organize things and then start to deal with, some of the contracts you've made with your other lands, your families. So I'm only getting 20% from each of these families, but maybe I need their resources instead so I can keep getting my straw and researching. I assume there's some research so I can make some different types of walls and stuff and then really get into some nice stone structures and kind of expand. As you can see, I've got some issues with my manor not being finished. This new family is going to need somewhere to live and sleep, so we're going to have to start setting up some land for them and get them working on foraging if we think that's useful, or maybe some more farming we might need. I'm not really sure. Maybe some more farmland would be good. We seem to be building up our stock, getting some carrots, lots of carrots and parsnips coming in, so that's nice. I'm sure some of it will get sold or brought over to here, or we can buy it from them. Doesn't open my warehouse book here. Like, how much gold do I have? Where's my gold? Does it tell me? What if I want to trade? Buy. From the local market or from caravans. Oh, very cool. So when caravans come through, that's how we can trade with them. Wait, I'm not seeing how much gold I have. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. But the point is, this game I find to be very complex. Oh, here it is. 55 gold, 81 silver, 38 copper. Great. Very complex. A lot to do, a lot to get done in this game. And you can kind of see the development of your village immediately where you're like, okay, well, how do I want to plan this out? How do I want to lay this out? So if you think this is going to be just as fun as I think it's going to be, hit me up in the comments, like and subscribe, etc. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content, and we will see you in the next video, the episode of Lords and Villeins, or whatever it is that I play on the channel.